Good morning, good evening, good day. It's Tracy back from Mackley House. How are you all doing? Hope you're all doing fabulous. Today we're going to be building the Magic Library Book Nook kit that we got from a Temu order. I'll put all the links to that order down below for you and direct to the product, so just in case you want that. So without further ado, let's get down on the desk and start building this puppy. Good morning. Right, I have got all my really fiddly, annoying little cuts done for the books and I've glued them in. So we've done that section there. Right, what's next? I can't remember what I was doing now. Oh, we were doing this little, we did that little bookcase, didn't we? But we didn't, oh, I haven't glued that on yet, obviously. And we haven't filled the books in there yet, but that's okay. I'll come back to that because let me stick, is it this one on there? No, that one goes in there, doesn't it? Because I thought it was a bit weird that it wants you to put like an open book in there where you don't see the fact that it's open. Kind of weird. It'd have been better maybe like that. But I'm going to come back to that because obviously I haven't got any spare books made and we've made them as it's told us to. So I'm going to come back and add books to that at the end. So we'll leave that one. So it looks like we're building a new cabinet now for these annoying books. So we want the L sheet, which is the yellow one again. And this time we want L11 is the sides. So this is L11. Let's get these pushed out. So that's the two sides. Cool, this one's quite tiny, this one. And 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves, all L10. So they're all the same size. So I shouldn't get them wrong. She says, while we're here, we want L4, which is this sort of bit of fretwork here. And inside this, we've got some others, which I think I should try and pop out and keep together because they've got the numbers on, and I can't. Well, I've used that one, so that one's okay. Out you come. So that one is definitely empty, so that one we can put in our trash pile. This one I want to keep the number because we haven't used it yet. So let's put that one over there. So that's our little, isn't it? I mean, look at the delicate fretwork of that fleur-de-lis at the top. It's so clever, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. So that's the front of our cabinet. So let's get this puppy glued and see if it's okay to build. It's tiny. There's no two ways about it. It's definitely tiny. And it looks like the extra little pimples are at the bottom this time. So we have to stand it up and I think glue in there. We've got 1, 2, 3. And that one at the bottom, which has got nothing really to hold on to. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, that has got really nothing to hold on to. I might put that one in last. Let's put this one in. Let's move it up so you can sort of see what I'm doing. That one in. I think it's going to be one of those that needs all the sides on. I think I'll put this one in last. So we'll put some glue in the slots again. I'll put the glue in that end bit. Let's see if we can manipulate this in place. She's fiddly. Come on, in you go. Ah! Okay, I'm in. Oh my gosh, it's not easy, this one. Goodness me. And we've still got to get that one in at the bottom. Wow, that is a toughie. That one just wants to fall apart all the time. Obviously, this holds it. It might have been easier to turn it over, glue the edges, and then it might have been easier that way round, but we've done it the way the book has told us to. I think we'll just try and get this glue on gently so I don't move everything. And get this front on, because that'll help hold it. I'm trying not to move it, but it's difficult. Down there we go. Oh, I probably didn't need that shelf. Glued another shelf for no reason again. Oh well. Let's get this put on, because it's going to help hold it in place, I think. So let's go for a little squeeze and then pick it up. Okay. Yeah, it would have been easier to build it like that, upside down, because you'd have had something to hold on to. Yeah. If you haven't done yours yet, I'd sort of glue the bottom and the sides, and then, yeah, I don't know. Because then getting the shelves in isn't going to be easy. That's a little fiddly, but we did it. Let's get this glue off. Because again, I've glued a shelf that we don't need to glue. But it's okay. PVA is clear when it dries. Let's give it a little squish down. Right. Woo! We managed it. So now we're poking the books from the back, I assume, because you're not going to see much of them, are you? But that one is D18. Now, obviously the numbers have been covered up, so now I don't know which one is D18. Fabulous. So I've got to try and follow the pattern. I think that is D18. What one is D17? That's D17. So that's the top shelf. D13's got a leaning book. And D16 has got just one short book in the middle, that one. So that's that row. And then on the very bottom are these two. Okay. Right. So flip it over, and then we know, let's put some glue on the shelves. I think we'll just glue the sort of the shelf by the opening. We want these tiny little things in first. Let's put them in with me tweezers, maybe, if my tweezers are wide enough. Just look at that. And we want to sort of see them, so I'm going to hold it a little bit. That's the first one. Right, we'll flip you over. Over you go. Let's get you on that second bit of glue. Not easy. Not straight either, Trace. Let's get me pokey tool because that helps me push it down. Okay, so you can see the books on the front there. I have put quite a lot of glue, but that'll disappear. Oh, can't get it. It'll dry clear anyway, so it'll be fine. But you can just about see the books in there. I mean, they're tiny. They're crazy tiny. But I've got to be gentle with this because obviously it's not dry. So we'll have some glue there and there. And we'll glue the next two on. Flip it over. My tweezers are not going to work on this one, I don't think. Let's do it from that bit. Okay, I've picked it up. It's quite tight on the shelf, that one, actually. I've got it in, but I haven't pushed it down, so there's not actually too much space to push it down. It's quite high on the shelf. I think we'll just leave it and let it dry. Let's push it over a little bit. Hopefully that'll dry. Goodness, this is fiddly. This has probably been the fiddliest, isn't it? Definitely the fiddliest one, this one. Let's come from the front and have a look. Woo! Lots of excess glue. Take some of it off. Not too worried about it, to be honest. Rather it's stuck. But that's... Can you see those four? Let's get these bottom two in so I can just sit it down and then leave it alone. Woof. That one and that one. Little glue there and there. I don't think it matters what order you put them in, so I'm just gonna plonk. I'm gonna get them in place and then use my pokey tool to squash them down a bit. Oh, very fiddly. Right, let's go for a push down, and let's have a look from the front. That one's a little wobbly. But there they are from the front. Oh, those books are taller. I think they should have gone on the bottom. But let's get that one back in. Maybe I need a bit more glue. Yeah, they're taller. I think they should have been the other way around. But although I think they're very similar size anyway, to be honest. Anyway, look, I've got them in. I'm going to set that down because that is very wet and delicate, that one. So, woo! Fiddly one done. Yay! Gosh. I didn't like doing that one. The others were a doddle compared to that one. That one was very fiddly. Okay, uh-oh. Oh, no. Look, we've got a few more to do. Let's dig it out. Oh. We want... Let's move our books over there. We're looking for D12. Oh, these two. At least it's only... Is it two of them? D12 and D11. Yay. Thank goodness for that. There's only two more to do. of the fiddly things. Okay, what else do we need for this? I think this is what we need anyway, isn't it? D10. Let's get them out. So we've got a pop. Ooh, not so easy, she says. Pop. Oh, well, there we go. This is a bit thicker, this piece. There. Okay, so that's one of them. That's, I assume, rubbish, so I'm going to put that in my rubbish pile. D12. Oh, I've got D12. What, just on that, on its own? Okay. So that must stick to a wall or something then, because you're just sticking them in that. But that's acting like it's yellow, but have I took out the wrong piece? No, it says D10 here. Oh, you got to put L01 on top of it. Trace, learn to read. Goodness me. Oh, so it makes it double the thickness. Gotcha. And it gives it this yellow colour. Okay, so we'll pop these out. I assume they're just dead now. I'm going to keep them to one side just in case. You don't want to fall for that. So that sticks on it. Ah, okay. Well, that's straightforward. Let's glue that on before doing the annoying books. Right, line them up and then give them a little squeeze. Squeeze, because that could be drying while we're doing the annoying little books. Right, there's that little window. Okay, so we're looking for, scratch my belly. What we're looking for? We're looking for 216 and 215 on the 2 sheet. Are you 2s? Yes. Oh, those last 2 that we left behind. I should have realised, shouldn't I? 2 more annoying little books to do. Hopefully this is the last of the annoying books. Let's do 16 first, because that's goes on this one. That one goes with that one. This one goes with this one. Okay, there is a few little divots to cut. Is that what you, I don't know what you call it. But what I've been doing is I cut down. I've not been overly careful because I don't think you're going to see much of it anyway. I do all my cuts down first. Like so. And then I get my pokey tool and then sort of score it along the lines. And then go for sort of just knocking it out. Because once you've scored it, it should tear the paper enough. Which it has. All I've got to do is cut across that top one. Good. That one wasn't too bad. That bit hasn't fallen out, so let me cut you again. Let's scratch that bit out. Literally yank it out with the pokey tool. Right. Okay. Cut that one. And then we can glue it to its base. Right. Let's glue it. That one looks a little bit easier, she says. Oh, come on. Right. I wet my finger just a little bit so I can pick it up. And then just go for a plonk. Try and line it up the best I can. And then give it a little gentle squeeze. And there's our first set of books. Leave that there. Right, knock the rubbish to one side. Let's cut the second book out. Let me put my needle in, because the last thing we need is a blocked glue bottle. Right. Oh, my fingers are all gluey. Cut across. Cut across. That's all the across cuts. Oh, I have to hold this with my tweezers. I'm having trouble. Keep my little fingers out of the way. That's a big bit to... Oh, let's do this end bit while I'm at it. Oh. Okay. Let's cut the bottom. And then we'll go for scratching the top again. Okay, let's go for a scratch. Ooh. Right, so we're gonna scratch along those two books there, and then pull the paper out. Let's get you pulled out. Ooh. Get off, get off, get off. Oh, I think I need to cut down with my scissors to get that bit off. I don't think I cut down enough. Let's try that again. Although I don't think you're gonna see it. Okay, let's glue it to its base onto D11 and then glue it to the shelf. That was kind of quick, thankfully. Lick the finger and pick it up. Okay, sort of lined up. Give it a squeeze and put it down. Right, there's our second set of fiddly books. Put the needle in. No, well, no, we need to glue it to the shelf, Tracy. Let's get the rubbish out of the way. Okay, does it matter which way? It says put D11 on the bottom and D12 on the top, so actually, to make it stick a little bit better, I might give it a little scratch. Because there is some sort of sticky up bits in there. So, plonk some glue on. And we want I don't know which is D11. Was it this one? I think it was this one. Is it as thick as this? Because I could just lay it down. I'm going to lay it down and see if that works. And sort of slot it in and give it a push with me pokey tool. hopefully that works. Not so easy. All right, let's pick it up. So that's that one. It's got quite a bit of glue on the front, which I'm going to try and scrape off a little bit of it. But I'm not that worried. Cotton wool pad would be handy. Okay, we're going to put that aside and let that dry now. Oh, she says, dropping it. Maybe I should just let it down. Yeah, okay. Right, next. Hopefully that's quite a lot of the fiddly stuff out of the way, but probably not, to be honest. Probably there's going to be some more fiddly things. Next. Oh, we got like a shelf to do now. So what are we looking for? F06, F07. Oh, we haven't done any Fs. So let's have a look for Fs. F has got to be dark wood. Is this the F sheet? No. Oh, it's there. Completely new sheet. We're looking for F06 and F07. Well, there's F06. Oh, it's there, those two. The little shelf holders. Ooh, No, let's try it with the end of this. Okay, that was a bit better. And we've got I'll keep them together while I file the bottoms. Just because obviously it's going to stick to the wall. So if it's got no fiddly bottom pimples, it's going to stick to the wall a bit better. Cool, they're little. This would be so much easier without nails. Let's take that off. Not worried about the sides. Okay, so basically we've got to stick the supports on the shelf. So let's go for that. Now we need to line up the back. We need to make them straight. I think I've gone to the end a little bit. I should have come in a little bit, shouldn't I? Let's use my pokey tool to make it come in a bit. Wait, move. Oh. Nick some of the, oh dear. Get off, pokey tool. I think that should be okay. I think I've got to move that one in a little bit because it's poking out of the back. We want that to be sort of flat. Because obviously it's got to go on the wall. I think that'll be fine. So we'll let that dry while we make up our books. Have I done that right? I've done it wrong. Look at me. Okay, that one's right because the curl's the right way round. But this one is definitely not right. Got to be that piece of it. At least I'm noticing it. Better than not noticing it until it's too late. Okay, right. I thought they looked slightly different. Let's give that a squeeze down because now we've got the curls the right way up. I think that's okay. All right, then now let's push it aside and ignore it. Okay, we've got some books to make up. And a picture frame. Let's grab the picture frame out at the same time. That looks nice and fiddly. All right, we want J13, so that's the orange sheet. Oh, let's not lose our little pieces. Oh, it's there. J13. Oh, so it's not the outer fancy frame. This is a square frame on the inside that I would have thought that that was rubbish. But it's not rubbish. It's the frame that we want. So, oh, I've got to get that piece out as well. Oh, let's tore that piece up a bit. But I reckon that's a picture frame, isn't it? So I think we're going to need that somewhere. So I want to keep that to one side. That's rubbish. And I have destroyed my frame a little bit. Oh, I can turn it over. That's good. Okay. Let's get some of the pimples off. She's a little fiddly. There's our frame. And we want page 7, which I don't think we've done page 7, have we? There it is. Let's get page 7. Which one do we want? 7-1, so this one up here. Oh, they're both 7-1. Okay. Let's take that. And let's cut the picture out. And that's a pretty flower picture. They look like wildflowers. Okay, so that's our picture. Got a nice dirty desk. So I'm assuming flip it over and glue it to the back. So over it goes. And let's, actually, it might be easier to hold it in my hands. Oh, come on, glue, don't block. Come on, I've been putting my needle in. Oh, no. Oh, we got a bit. Put a bit extra in my gap. Pick up my picture. And get it on the back of my frame. Give it a little squeeze, squeeze. Ooh. So there's our little picture frame. And it's got a little tiny stand. Oh goody, a little tiny stand, which is J16. Ah, that one's already popped out as well. There she is. That is tiny. It's my nails. I think if I didn't have the long nails, it would be a lot easier. But this is purely to make it stand up. Now that's rubbish by the looks of it. So I'm going to put that to the bin. But I don't throw any of my rubbish away, just in case. I've got a pile here to the side. I nearly thought that was rubbish then. Okay, what way up, Trace? Because I don't want you to do a classic and put it the wrong way up. I'm assuming I'm going to definitely have to use my squeezers for this, because that's definitely a fiddly small piece. Let's flip the picture over, making sure we get the flower the right way up. And I think we're sticking it like that. Would you agree it's like that? Because then I assume the picture leans back. I think so. Last famous words though. Oh, big old bubble. And I think as long as we get it on the bottom, that's all that matters, because obviously we want it to lean. So I'm just going to hold it for a second. It's difficult with the squeezers, don't want to let go when you want them to let go sometimes. Okay. Woo! Right, we're going to leave that to one side. That little fiddly thing. That wasn't too bad. Okay. Next fiddly thing, please. Let's do the books before I forget. So 2, 3, and 125. Here's a 125. And they're all, I don't know. What size are they? Doesn't tell you. 2, 3 is a 19, so maybe they're a 20? Although they're all the same size. I'm going for 19s. So that's the 25. We want a 2, 3, which is, they're all over here. There's a 2, 3. No, it's not. Yeah, that bottom one is a 2, 3. And there's a dark colour, which is 2, 6. Well, that's definitely a little book. I'm just not sure about, are they the same size? I don't know, let's cut one out. I think I'm going to put these on without scoring them. We're just going to go for a fold. Started off doing it oh so delicately as much as I could, and now it's like, oh, just plonk it on. Obviously a library comes with lots of books, Tracy, but I didn't think about how many books that you'd have to make. But the last kit, the owl kit, the book covers were sticky back, so that was I don't know if that was easier or not, you know, because I think it was less glue on your fingers anyway. Yeah, I think they're all the same size. I think they're all D19s, which is the smaller size books. We're just going to go for a fold and get it on, because this is on the shelf, so all we're interested in is the binding again anyway. The front middle is all that matters. We don't care about the backs. So let's get 3 books. I'm not even going to take the pimples off. Right. Let's just go for it. Hold it sideways. It's a little bit wider. I'm going to glue the front and then put a little bit on the edge. Just pick it up. Push it down a little bit. And then go for a bend. Just a little, just to get it started. And then turn it over and glue the other side. And then go for a stick and see if that works. Yeah, it's fine. Actually, it gives the the front bit a bit of a curve, which is also quite nice. So hold it for a couple of seconds. And there's our first little book. Yeah, because you won't notice that because it's going on the shelf, so you won't notice the back at all, the fact that it's not completely covering the wood. You won't see that. Dee. So go for that, give it a little push down. And bend and, oh, don't move it. It's a bit sloppy at the moment. I was going to say bend and snap. I watched that not long ago, funnily enough, again. There was nothing on the telly over the weekend. Because we are now Monday morning. When did we start this? I think we started this on Saturday. So it's been a definite weekend mission that's took a bit longer than I thought it was going to, but I'm enjoying it. And it'll go on my little shelf, my book nook, and hopefully look good with the other one. This one is a little bit more fiddly than the Owl bookstore, for sure. Oh, straighten it back up and then turn it over. A tiny bit more fiddly. But the Owl bookstore, the lighting was not that easy to do, so I'm hoping that the lighting will be okay on this one. We'll see. But yeah, it was a bit fiddly on the other book nook that I did. Oh, so that's not covering the wood at all, Trace. But you won't see it. It'll be fine. Leave it alone, it'll be fine. Not only you got to glue them together as well, so I can make that the one that you glue at the bottom. And it wants one slightly tipped again, which I might not. I might just glue them. So, because I don't like the edge of that one, we're going to put that one there. We're going to put that one on top. And I'm just going to glue them flat. Rebel. And then stand it up because they're going on a shelf, so I want them sort of standy uppy straighty. Okay. Right. Let them dry. Done. Well, that was quicker. We're definitely getting quicker. Have we done everything on this page before I flip the page? Other than the books in there, which I can't quite understand why we haven't got the books in there. But that's okay. We'll come back to that. I want to gather the rubbish. Over there you go. Right, so flip. We will glue the stuff on there once they've had a bit of time to dry. So let's make a little pile together because we know they got to glue together. Okay. Oh, that's where the little flowery things come into play. Look. Ah, so it looks like they're in jars. Oh, cute. Okay, that looks kind of fiddly. So we get on with that. Anyway, we've got, it looks like some magazines to make. So this is 6/2. So we want sheet 6. There's sheet 6. 6, 2. How many of them? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All of those. Okay. Careful not to cut something that I shouldn't. Right, what is it saying? Have you got to cut them in half? Or fold them in half? I'm thinking just fold and make a pile. Is that how you're reading it? That's how I read it. It's awkward because it's got a pair of scissors there, so it makes you think that you've got to cut them in half, but that would be silly. So I'm thinking fold them in half, because I think they're supposed to look a bit like a magazine. Let's cut them all at the same time. Trying not to leave any white edges, but hey, it ends up being the way it ends up being. I'm trying not to be overly fussy with it. Okay, that's my big scissors. Let's get me little ones out now. Right. One magazine. Two magazines. It's a shame that you're not going to see most of these pictures, because there's some nice pictures printed on these. I think I'll just keep my favourite one for the top. But I'm thinking maybe don't squash them down, because you squash them down, I don't think they'll look as good. I'd have thought for the magazines maybe it should have been thicker paper. Oh look, we've got little envelopes to make. Oh, maybe they're cards. Oh, they could be cards, not magazines. Let's put the rubbish aside. Right. Do I do a gentle score? You have to be really careful not to overscore, because I don't want to tear the paper. So I'm thinking just a gentle line, just to get started on the bend. Because it's easy to tear. I mean, if you've got a proper scoring tool, that would be easier. I have, but it's a bit big. And I'm using my pokey tool because it's nice and thin. Oh, get on. Well, that's a pretty one with the rose. You might have to be my top one. Gentle, Trace, gentle. I'm trying. Oh, where to bend that one? Somewhere there, I think. I don't know. I don't know where they're going to sit, so I'm assuming it's going to be on a counter. Oh, that's them, isn't it? Oh, okay. So you're going to see the tops a little bit. Right-o. But they don't have to be overly neat, because obviously it looks better if it's just bunged in, doesn't it? Right, so let's give this a little bend now. There we go. So have we got glue them shut. I'm going to put a little bit of glue in each one. Just a little, she says. Ooh. I'm trying not to squeeze down the fold and just so it stays a little bit bulkier. I don't know if that's right or wrong. If you know what I mean, I'm just squeezing this edge where I've put the glue. I'm assuming they're cards. So really, they'd look better staying open. But squeeze that end. Okay, oh, that one's upside down. Not that it matters, Trace. You won't see it. I want to keep that one for my top one though, because it's pretty. That way. La 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 la. Okay. Oh, let's hope the envelopes are not fiddly to make. How many envelopes we got to make? 6. Oh, I didn't score that one very neat, did I? But you won't see it. I'll put that one on as the bottom one or something, or in the middle. Squash it in so you don't see it. Then I assume we've got to glue them together in a little stack. Like so. That one's slightly off as well. Fine. And our top one, hopefully this one bends nicely, because if not I will snip it so it's nice, because I like the picture. It is a little off. I'm going to snip it neat at the top, because I know it's the top that you see. There we go. That's our top one. Right, let's go for a pile up. Just a simple line, I assume, because they're going in a drawer, so I'm assuming as long as you get it sort of level. I'm going to glue and not overly squash. Okay, give it a little push down, but not too much. Come on, you, come up. And this one. And our chosen top card is of the rose. So there's our little stack there. Plop. You had to touch it, didn't you, Trace? Couldn't just leave it alone. Right. There's our little stack of cards for the drawer. Let's push that to one side. That's quite cute. Envelopes. Sheet 2. what we got here? 7 and 6. Here they are. And we want 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, but we only want 6 of them. For some reason. Okay. Right, let's cut 6 out. The clocks. Be careful of the clocks, Trace. Don't lose the clocks. I'm going to put the clocks over there so that I don't lose them. Right, let's get the big scissors for the big cuts. Now the tabs don't matter so much because obviously it's going inside the little envelopes. I'll cut away around the outside first, and then I'll get my little scissors on some of the inside lines. One row. Two rows. Okie dokie. Right. One envelope at a time. Now you're not going to want to watch me do all these envelopes, so we'll do one and then I'll pause. I'm going to have a drink of tea and I will cut all the other envelopes out. But I'll do them all the same way anyway. Need some music on. I'm craving a little music. I might have to dig out some. Oh, I can't hold it. I might have to get me tweezers. Oh, I did it. Nearly cut my fingers. Wait, are you cut or not? Maybe I didn't go over enough. I didn't. There we go. Okay. Wait, don't lose the book. Right. Again, I think I'm going to do my creases just to make it easier to fold, but go nice and gentle. Don't overly crease, Tracy. Turn it round and get the others. I mean, if you're good at folding, you don't need to crease it, do you? But it does make it a little bit easier. Are we folding them all completely up? Yes, okay. Just wanted to make sure that we're not leaving open envelopes. Why didn't they just do the front of an envelope? Don't know. Let's glue up our tabs. Get on there. I might put this down to make it a little bit easier, because obviously I want to use the pokey tool to poke in the tabs. Does that go on the top? That goes on the top. I've sort of glued that the wrong way, haven't I? I forgot it's an envelope trace. And I've glued the top. Yeah, that's very me. Oh, wait. Glue all over the place now. Put a little row of glue here. That's a lot. But, and then I'll not worry about the glue on the top. because I think we're gluing them together anyway in a pile, so you won't see it. That's a messy one. Definitely messy. Let's take some of that glue off. But there's our first envelope. Right. I'm going to make a cup of tea and then cut these out and I'll be back. Okie dokie. Right. I've got my envelopes done. Little bit fiddly, but it doesn't actually say to glue them in a pile, does it? So do we glue them in a pile or not? Or do we just set them? I wonder why they wanted us to glue the magazines, or the cards, I should say, but not the envelopes. I don't know. I think maybe we should, I'm thinking glue them in a pile, because they're all going in that drawer anyway. So let's go for it. That's my first dodgy one. That's got not a great back, so I'm hoping this isn't a mistake. Oh, I think it'd be easier in my hands, so let's pick them up, because then I can do like I did with the magazines, sort of just gently push them together. We want to leave quite a nice one. That one's not bad looking, actually. Some of them I got straighter than others, so. Tiny bit of glue would be good. That way up. They don't have to be particularly straight on the top, because actually it looks better when it's not overly straight. You can see there's more than one. And the top one. Okay, I've not really squashed them together. They've just got some glue. I'm going to leave it like that. Squash them a little tiny bit. Okay, hopefully that was the right thing to do. Now this looks a little fiddly, so let's get these. Undo the wire. Now I'm assuming we don't need the wire, but I'm going to keep it just in case, because they don't normally give you something that you don't need, so we will keep that wire to one side. What do we want here? All of them? Yeah, 2 pinks. Oh no, 1 strand that I don't need, because I just want 2 of each strand, so I could put 1 strand over there. And we've pretty much got to cut them off of the string. And we've got to put both strands in each jar. I think they're supposed to look like sweets, aren't they? Let's find the little jars. It says MO8. Oh, maybe it's acetate that we've got to... Oh, it's not acetate we've got to roll ourselves, is it? Oh, it could be a straw. Let's have a look. Is it a straw? We've got a black straw here. Oh, here it is. It's going to be this one. Let's undo this wire. Oh, it's a tough wire, that one. It's kind of creased our little straw a little bit. And that one, look, it's really creased that straw. That's a tough bit of wire. Let's put them back over there. So it's this. So we've got to, one of it is already, we've got to cut it to 1.3 centimetres. Oh my Lord. So we now need a ruler. Eek. Okay. This is not fun. Oh, not me. Wait, don't squash me picture frame. Oh, how am I going to do this? I've got to mark it somehow. Let's find a little pen that's got a really fine nib. And it says 1.3. So there's the 1. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's not marking. I don't want to mark on this. Oh, there we go. Let's try that one and see how easy it is to cut. Oh, that didn't cut very neat, did it? We can make that bit at the bottom. Don't put glue on it then, Tracy. Okay. There's one. Wow. Do we really have to make it exact? Or shall I use this? I'm going to use this as a marker. Although I haven't cut that straight anyway. Does it matter? Probably not. Let's just, not on the edges, Tracy, on the centimetre side. We're working in centimetres today. 1, 2, 3. Somewhere there, apparently. Apparently. I'm going to use my big scissors this time. And try and cut it straight. There's number 2. We'll turn it round so that I can leave that kink out of it. Hopefully we don't need that kinky bit. And mark 1, 2, 3, somewhere there. And they should be, they're not going to be dead on level or straight, but hopefully they're going to be good enough. There's my 3. And I'm going to keep that to one side just in case. And put my lid on my pen. Whew. Sheesh. Okay, so we've got our 3 little tubes. Would it have been really difficult for them to just supply 3 tubes? I don't know. But hey, it is a craft kit. We've got to cut off all our... Oh, we don't need that one. How did that get back here? I don't know. Cut off all our sweets. I think it's a sweet. Or candy floss, maybe? I think they're supposed to be sweets. Oh, big one on that one. Don't flick them on the floor. And the pink ones. And then we've got to dig out the L sheet. Okay, put that in the rubbish pile. Right, LO2 and LO3. And they're on the, I think, the raw sheet. No, they're on the yellow sheet. Yellow is L. These 2. Oh, they kept that nice and easy. I like this sheet. That sheet is nice. Okay, let's poke that one out. The tube holders. Come on, there you come. Right, let's knock the pimple off. So I don't, it's sitting flat, so the pimples are not really going to matter. Sitting flat on that unit, which looks like a bit like an apothecary cabinet. Okay, so glue these two together. Hold on, it tells you to glue them in there? Really? I think we'll glue these two together first. And then I think try and glue the tube down and then put a bit of glue in the bottom and chuck each piece of coloured sweetie thing in. What do you think? Something like that? Okay, let's get a squeeze. So there's our holders. And I think round some glue in each of the holes. And put our tubes in, and hopefully I've done an okay job with the tubes. Oh, they sort of don't really want to fit. What? They're a bit big. Or is it because it's not quite roundy enough? No, they're a tiny bit big for the holes. Oh, that's silly. That's silly. Let me try another one. That one went in. Okay. But it doesn't leave it very straight. But maybe when it's dry I can sort of cut it straight. It's got like I've cut it at an angle, just slightly. I don't think you're going to notice this. Let's just leave it alone. Let's just see if we can get all the tubes in. That'd be a bonus, just to get them all in the holes. Oh, that one went in too. Yay. Okay, that one went in. So maybe it's just that one's a bit bendy. Shall I turn it over and try the other end? Oh, actually that was better. So if you have trouble, just turn it over and go again. I've got a bit of glue on it though. Doesn't look particularly great. There's one little tube. So. Okay. I'm going to squeeze a little glue in the bottom. Oh, actually you need to get it in the tube, Trace. My eyeballs are terrible. That would have been better. It's got a nozzle, Trace. You could have made that work. Oh dear. Let's put the big blue one in that. Tweezers. Before it sets and then I can't get any more in. We'll put the big ones in the bottom. That one don't even want to go in. Look, I think we have to cut some pimples off of that one. Oh, I can't even hold it. Oh my God. I want to cut that pimple off that's on the edge. Oh, Lordy. That one on the side is stopping it from going in, so I want to snip it off. Okay. Okay. Right, it should go in now. get in. Okay. Woo. Right, and some pink stuff. You don't fight me, just get in the tube, please. Ooh. Okay, so we've got the first lot in. Put a bit of glue and then put the next lot in, I suppose. I mean, the blue one is pretty much full, but we will try and see what happens. I mean, even if it's sticking out. What do you think? Leave it sticking out? I think so. Oh. What way up are you? I think you're that way up. Let's plonk you in as well. Oh, you don't want to go in either. Get in. Not taking any nonsense. Get in. None of them really want to go in. They're all a little bit pokey outy. Oh, the red one is okay. Okay, there's my little pots. What do you think? You could cut them off a bit. And I think it should dry up okay. But I'm actually going to leave it sort of hanging out. Yeah, I think I'm going to class that as a win. That could have been so much worse. It actually wasn't too bad. Okay, next build. Let's put that to one side, let that dry as well. This is all to go in our little apothecary cabinet-y thing, our counter. That's a counter, isn't it? Okay, so let's start off with, what is that? 117 and 120. Okay. Yeah. There's a 120. And just one of them. Oh, no, for each drawer. So nine. All 9 of them, Tracy. So, oh, this is our drawer fronts. 17. They're lights. 117. So I don't understand that. Look, 117 is a light. Oh, I've got a bit of yellow candy floss on my scissors. I don't think it's talking about 117. Oh, is it? Hold on, it's wood. It's wood, Trace. So it'll be, that's L, that's F. Oh, here, is it I? It'll be this one, would it? I can't see it. Oh, is that 16? No, that's 16. That's not it. Maybe it's not an I. Oh, there. Tracy, look, there they are. Oh my God. Let's get them out. These. So we've got to glue each one of these on here. So this is the drawer fronts. Okie dokie. Ugh, knocked over one of my cabinets with my scissors. Stop it. Let's cut our drawer fronts down. Oh, don't cut too much off. Okay. This is quite fiddly in places. Oh, too much white. One drawer front. One rubbish. One drawer front. One rubbish. That's them. Surprised they didn't just give you little wooden handles. Okay, 3 more to go, and then we've got all our drawer fronts. And then what I do is we'll build one drawer together, and then I'll do all the others myself. Although there might only be 2 to do that are sticky outy, because the others are closed. Yeah, look, there's only 2 sticking out, and all the others are flat. So I don't think it'd be as bad as I'm thinking, because I thought there was like 9 little drawers to make. But I don't think there is. Yay! Right, there's our drawer fronts. Okay. So, stick the drawer fronts with their deco on. All right, so let's do that. Did it? Is there a right and a wrong way up? Maybe I'm gonna, there's a dark bit in the middle and a light bit in the middle, so I'm going to put the dark bit to the top so that they all are exactly the same. I don't know what way it should be, but that's what I'm going for. See, there's a tiny bit of writing in the middle that's darker and shorter, and I've made that the top. One drawer covered in glue. Right, let me stick all these on and I'll come back. Okay, I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 drawer fronts stuck down, and I've got 1 decoration, but I don't have the I-17 to go with it. Now, I've got 8, so I'm thinking 8 came out of here, and there must be 1 somewhere else. So we're looking for I-07, because obviously I'm thinking, no, 9 came out. So if all 9 come out, I've dropped it then. No. Let's have a quick rummage in the pile, just to make sure it's not here. It's gone to the floor, then Daisy would have scoffed it. And it's not in my rubbish pile. It's not here. It's not in my book. It's not on the table anywhere, is it? It's got to be on the floor then. No. I can't see it anywhere. Oh no. I don't see it. swap the glasses. Oh, I can't see it on the floor. I was so careful about popping them out as well. I'm thinking, was it 9 or was it 8 that came out of here? Can you remember? Because looking at this, was it 1, 2, 3 across? It wouldn't have been that way, would it? Would they have been this way? They'd have been that way. So I'd have got only 8. Okay, so I don't have any missing. There is one somewhere else then, because only 8 came out of this. There is an IO7, a little square piece of dark wood somewhere, and I'm just not seeing it. We might have to pop everything else out and come back to that. Okay, let's continue and see what happens. We've got one drawer here that needs I-23, 25, 26. There's 23. God, that's tiny. That's dinky. Let's push them up a little bit. Let's get that one out. Ooh, 23. Which is the base of that little drawer. We want 2 number 25s, and they're here. And of course we're making 2 drawers, so we might as well pop them both out at the same time. That's the 25s. And where's the other I-23? Because obviously the second drawer need a... Oh, it's not. The second drawer is I-24. So the second drawer is out at an angle. Aha. I'm wondering if the front is slightly different as well then on that angled drawer. Is that the angled drawer? Is that I-20? That's a long, that's I-20, and that's really long. That's not it. Well, that's 120, Tracy. 24, 20, 26, which is here. I'm going to start getting confused, aren't I? Yes. You over there. How many 26s do I need? Just one. A 21 and a 22. So them two. Them two. They go with that drawer. Okay. Why have I got so many of these then? Because I popped it out and I didn't need it probably. 25s. Should I put them back in? I'm gonna slot them back in because I don't think I need them yet. So I put them back in there gently. Let's build one drawer at a time, Tracy. So, up that way, and then, why has this got pimples and that hasn't? What? I'm confused. That's that piece. So let me take the pimples off. Come off. Right, let's plonk it down like that, and they go in there. Glue. Right, let's see if we can manage to glue these. Oh, and that's the bottom. Okay, so let's put, this is going to be fiddly, a bit there and a bit there, and put the bottom piece in place. Whoa. Yeah, you're right, very fiddly. And then we want some glue inside here to put the sides of the drawer on. Goodness me. I think I want a bit of glue here as well. Ooh, that was a lot of glue. Oh well. Wow, that's not easy. That's not playing ball very well at all. Sort of stay there a little bit. It might be easier, like before, to get that other side in. Let's put a bit of glue there, there, and there, and see if we can manage to get this little piece in. My goodness. Eek! Not easy. Goodness me, that is not easy. I wonder if it'd be easier if I try and pick it up. Probably not. Let's see if I can. Okay, I just want to give it a good squash. Ah! Oh no! Give it a good squash, she says, and then it all collapses. Some quick dry glue would be ideal. And I think maybe when you get it in place, leave it alone, Tracy. Wow, that one's hard. Oh, I'm glad I haven't got 9 drawers to do. I think that would have drove me a little bit gaga, that might have. God, I don't even know if I've got it straight. Because I can't pick it up to feel it. I'm going to have to just let it dry and see what happens with that. Wow. Not easy, that one. That one was tough. Okay, really fiddly. Let's go up to the top. it wants us to make the actual drawer front. What? But none of them have got, there's got to be a piece it's not telling us about. What piece is it not telling us about? I don't know. Looking at that, it says that's the 120 front, but it hasn't got little pimple holes. So I'm thinking this spare piece has obviously got to sit on one that's got pimple holes. Do you think? Or is it talking about this drawer? It's not this drawer it's talking about, is it? I don't know, because that is that. Tick. Well, as long as it dries, it's it. Let's put that over there. And then we've got I-24, which is this weird shape. Turn it around. With an I-26, which I have got here, which is there. And then 21 and 22 each side. I'm assuming the bigger piece goes on the wider join here, and this is the little piece that goes here. So I'm thinking that's our drawer. Oh, this looks worse than the other one. Okay, my glue bottle's getting a little bit. So let's go for taking off these pimples. These are tiny. Eek. Let's move these bits out of my way. Right. Let's go for getting off pimples. There's our drawer base. Doo-doops. That looks okay, so it's just this one that's got a couple of pimples. Why did they have to make this one at an angle? Why couldn't they have just left it the same as the other one? God knows. To give you a challenge. Oh, it's a challenge for sure. Okay, it says glue the bottom piece in first. Maybe you're supposed to let each section dry to make it a bit easier, which is possible. That's definitely possible. Oh, because nothing holds it in place. It's really hard to... I think I'm going to let it dry a little. Make sure it's flat. Oh, see, as soon as you push down, which you need to push down to make the glue adhere, it wants to move. Right, I'm going to let that dry a little bit before putting the sides on. Is there something else we can do while that's drying? God. Okay. Let's build the actual unit while that is taking a bit of time out before we get the other two bits on it. Okay, we want I-29, which is the two sides. Here we go. That's the two sides. I-16, which is here, which is the front of the counter, if it's a counter, or apothecary. Oh, I've chipped it again, but hopefully our little drawer fronts will cover all that. Let's take off any obvious pimples. I've got a big dig out of it. It's when you're forcing it out of the slots, sometimes just a little shard of wood breaks off. Okay. Hopefully it's going to be easier leaving those drawers in little sections to try. Okay, let's build this little cabinet. So I've got two little shards. I've got a black pen, that'll take your eye off of it. Where's that black pen I had? Just wanna, no, it needs like a proper felt tip pen really. Although, maybe when it's in place you won't notice it because there's not too much white to look at. It needs a brown felt tip pen really. So let's, oh, we've got I-18, which is like the top of the counter. Let's get that out as well, which is here. Here's that one. Right. Right, it's saying put the sides on. So we're going like that for the sides. And this might be again easier to do one side at a time maybe. Daisy, I hope you're not digging my mat. Because I think she is. She's infatuated with my front door mat. And she keeps digging it. Oh, make sure you don't put it the wrong way round. And give it a little push. Squeeze. Giving it a good push. I think we'll go for this side as well. Risking it. Was you digging my mat again, doggy? Oh, look. What have I done? Did you watch me glue that edge for no reason at all? Oh my gosh. I get worse. I swear it's an age thing. Let's tip it upside down so I can do the same squeezy thing. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Squeeze! Squeezy squeeze. Okay. There we go. That'll be fine, she says. Let's let that dry a little bit. Is there a right and a wrong way up? I'm thinking maybe, because I think that's the top, because you've got the cuts that go down and up and there's nothing on the top. So I think that's what's making it the top. Let's go for it. See if it all falls apart on me. Quicker setting glue would have been good. I'm thinking proper wood glue might have been easier as well. Ooh. Does it fit exact or not? No. Do we have an overhang or not? I think we do. I'm thinking that little bit of overhang is probably enough. It is what it is now. Okay. Leave it alone. Right. Push that to one side now. That's drying too. Woohoo! Wonder if this is dry enough to put one of the sides on. Let's try. Oh, stay. I've just got to make sure I get it the right way. So let's try this one. That's this side of the drawer, which is the shorter side. Should I pick it up? Should I risk it? It's so tiddly. It's tiddly tiddly. Oh. Well, I've done it. Wow, going real gentle because I want to swap round to the other side and get the other side on while I'm at it. Let's go up the drawer side because then I can leave it all to dry. I'm assuming it's that way round because it's slightly bigger. I think we got it. I'll try not to speak. Okay. There's our wonky drawer. I'm going to stop fiddling with it before it falls apart on us and let it dry. Okie dokie. Wow. Next. We're having some luck. Okay. So obviously when it's all dry, we've just got to glue all the accessories on it. And I'm thinking that spare piece of paper just sticks on that drawer front that's poking out. That's what I'm assuming anyway. Whatever one's got the wonky one. Which one's wonky? The top one. No. The other one, the one with the envelopes, is the wonky one. Okay. Anyway. Oh God, what is that? That looks awkward as well, doesn't it? Anyway, we've got a box to build. Is that just one? I think so. It is sheet 7. 7/9. Okay, there's box 7/9. Let's dig that one out. Here we go, 7/9. So let's cut this one out while we're waiting for all the other stuff to start drying. Diddy. Oh, we'll cut a bit close then. I thought, I don't know how many more pages we've got to go. I'm sort of enjoying it. Sort of. Sort of. It's definitely fiddly. It's very fiddly in places. When I'm cutting really delicate pieces, I can't talk. My brain goes quiet because I'm concentrating on following the lines. And cut around this tab. Okay, there's our box. Let's put a few scores in this to make it easier to fold and glue. Gentle. Ooh, that was a little harsh, that. And yeah. Yeah, I did it all, didn't I? So, there's our tabs. Squash them out. Right. Let's glue our tabs. So it's not a complete box, it's purely, it's an open box. Oh, that makes it more awkward, funnily enough, to glue when it's not a complete box. Let's glue one corner at a time. God, my nails need doing. I'm looking at my nails now. They've grown so much. I've got quite a wait yet. I think I've got nearly 2 weeks wait before I go visit the nail parlour. And they really need doing now. Look at them. They're bad. Okay, and the last bit. It's definitely easier when it's a full box. But this is just a fake open box. Right, put it down and use the tweezers to push the slots and the tabs just to make sure that they're all stuck down. I think I've got it. Okay, so there's that. That's that bit done. Right. Oh, now an inkwell with a feather. I didn't see any feathers. So it's a picture. Oh, we've got to cut that straw. That's a bit big, isn't it? Is that for the feather? Hopefully we don't need that much of it. 1.5 centimetres. Let's measure 1.5 centimetres. I don't know how I'm gonna do that without making a line. I think I'm just gonna go for it. There-ish. That seems a bit big to me. And it's got a number of the tube on it. Not unless that isn't the right bit. I think it is. What are we looking for? A little silver star shape. Is it that? I think it's that. Is it that one? No, maybe not that one. Oh, it's this one. I see it. It looks more like a sheriff's badge. Oh, I'm coming out. Let me get you. Oh. That one. That's the one. You, get back in there. Oh, I've knocked over my unit. Well, that isn't... Oh, dear, I've cut that now. I'm hoping we didn't need a long piece and I've cut that off. Because, yeah, that isn't right. What is it then? Well, it's not in here because that is all the wiring. It's not in here. Oh, not unless it's this black. Do you think it's the black wire? Do you think it's this? Is it talking about this? Oh, it could be, couldn't it? Let's get... I mean, it says MO3, but I don't know what MO3 is. Let's have a look. See if it shows MO3 at the beginning. Yeah, it is the wire. I think. Oh, I've cut the tube. Hopefully, we're not gonna. Oh, oh dear. Oh dear. So we want. I don't like cutting wire with me scissors. I don't think you have to be precise. I'm just going to go for it. It would be good to have it straight though, because it is supposed to be a quill. Oh, I should have cut a straight bit. Let's see if we can find the feather, which is 3/8. Sheet 3. One. There it is, sheet 3. Oh, I see it. Okay, there it is. There's 2 of them. Oh, we got to do it again. So, let's cut the feather out. So, you leave it as a square, or do you cut around the feather? Oh, cut around the feather once you've got it on the wire. Gotcha. So that would make it easier. Because otherwise that would be a nightmare to get the wire in place, I'd have thought. Okay. So there's the feather. Let's score it. And bend it. And we've got to glue the wire inside. Eek. Hold on, you've got to make a little hole in the middle of it. Really? Somewhere like that. Oh. Like that. And then run some glue. Oh, ow, don't squash all the bits. something like that. Okay. Oh, everything is so fiddly. Okay, a bit of a hole. Lay it flat, like so. And let's just glue it all down. Let's see what happens. Wow. Okay. Got some glue on my feather. Get off. Oh. Okay. We're definitely going to let that dry before cutting around the feather. Ooh. And then it's got to go in that and be glued in there. Really? That hole seems a bit big. Or do we just rest it in there? That seems a little big to me. Let's flick to the next page because we're waiting for everything to dry on that page now. Oh, Tracy, what have you done? Okay. Okay, that's making up a desk and a candle. Ugh. And that's where the little feather goes on the desk. Cute little desk, but oh my goodness, more drawers. Luckily, they're just fake drawers on that one. And we've got a little desk lamp, a little mug. Okay, yeah, that looks awkward. I think it should be dry enough to us. Hopefully, it should be dry enough for us to put our drawer fronts on. Okay. Top left one is the straight drawer, which is this one. And then let's not touch that one yet, Trace. Let's put that aside. And the weird feathery thing and the holder that accidental tube cut. Okay, let's glue the drawer front on because I'm assuming we put our decorations on the front now. It does make them very thick though. Is that what it's supposed to be? Look, because it doubles it up. Why didn't it just make us stick the picture on the front of that? That's what I don't understand. Because they don't look doubled up when I look at it there. Don't know. Because I know we've only got one drawer front. Because why didn't they make us just do that? Stick the pattern drawer front to it. That makes sense to me, doesn't it you? So why did we need all these extra pieces here? I don't know. I really don't know. I get it for all the ones that haven't got the drawers. You know, because they're going, they look like a shut drawer. That makes sense to me. But the open drawers, that doesn't make sense to me. Because even looking at the picture of the open drawer here, that's definitely not got a double layer. That's just one. I think, well, it told us. It didn't actually say the quantity, Tracy. I'm thinking I've over-egged me pudding, and I've only got one of these left, and I should have had two left. I think one of those shouldn't have been stuck on there. Oops, another error. Okay. I'm not sure what to do now then. Is there another unit that uses these drawer fronts then? Because why did they give us so many of them if we didn't need them? So I'll go have a quick flick through. Oh, look, it's a witch's hat. Cool. And then we go on to assembling it. No, it gave us 8 pieces, which is why we stuck all 8 pieces on. I think we might have to make one of the drawers fatter, just for the heck of it. Okay, so this is the skinny drawer. I'm going to put that, what I thought was a spare drawer front pattern, directly on the front of this drawer. Like so. But I think both drawer fronts should have had that. I don't think it was wise to put all 8 on. I should have only done 7. Oh well. It's what it is. You're gonna make mistakes. There's one. And now obviously this one, it hasn't got a decoration, and there's no way I'm going to try and peel that off. So I'm just going to stick it on the front and let it have a big old fat chunky front. Although it is at an angle, so it's probably not going to work. Oh, it is. Yeah, a little squeeze. Well, we have a drawer front. It's a big old chunky drawer front. Let's give it a bit of a push down. You can try. Eek. Eek. Let's glue the top left one on first. So there's the top left one. Get a little squeeze. Oh, that was not a little squeeze, Trace. You're supposed to let go. When your fingers are all gluey, everything sort of sticks. I don't want to push too hard in case my sides fall off. Okay, that's the open drawer. That one and that one are plain, so let's put them on. this one on. Okay, that's our open drawer, so we don't want to touch that one, Tracy. Dear me. This is challenging me. Is that one? That one. Oh, get over. I don't want it properly. That one, that's our open drawer. Leave it alone. I have to keep telling myself so I don't mess up. It's gonna be good enough, I'd have thought. Who knows? Try and line it up. Ish. It's not quite the same colour. It's all different colours. That's what's more disturbing. All different wood colours. That one and this one. And then our open drawer that's at an angle. This one. Going careful because it's still wet and it's got an extra chunky layer on it now. Weird that it's out at a big old angle. So strange. Wow, that's out so far. Okay, that's a chunk and a half, that drawer. It's a little bit higher, I'll push it down just a little bit. Right, let it dry. Okay, there's our look cabinet. Goodness. There's with some fiddly bits there. We're going to try and cut our feather now. Let's get me squeezers because it's going to be easier to hold it, I think, with the squeezers. Yeah. Okay, let's see what mess I make of this. I'm thinking just cut the wire off and don't worry too much about trying to make it into a nice pretty pattern. Oh, the scissors don't want to cut at the end. Swap. Oh, hold it still, please. God. Cut a bit. Okay, squeezers, let go. Okay. Can you come off, please? Get off. Just got to get that little bit at the bottom, and then God knows what the other side's like. Not great. Looks of it. We've just got to get this bottom bit off. I sort of come undone a little bit. Give it a squeeze. I think I've got a bit of white to cut off this side. Although I don't think you're going to see it, but we'll have a little trim anyway. Yeah, just make it look a little bit better. Give it a squeeze around that wire. So there's our feather. Now to get it in here. Oh no, I've dropped it on the floor. Oh, I see it. Thankfully. I've got it. How does it stay in there? Like that? What, you're supposed to glue it in there? I might wait until it's sitting on the desk and then put a blob of glue that to the desk, squirt some glue in the pot and then put the feather in. That's what I'm going to do. So I'll leave the feather over there and the inkwell, and we'll glue it once we've made the desk. Okay, so we've done everything on this page now then. Oh no, I've got to stick the stuff on the top and put the envelopes in, but everything's a little wet. That drawer is massive. Okay. Right, next, our shelf should be dry. Yes. Okay, what's got to go on the shelf? Let's go back and put the stuff on the shelf, because I know it's the picture frame, isn't it? And some books. So this pile of books and this picture frame has got to be glued to the top of this. Okay. So let's glue this. Oh, that was a little bit too much glue, Tracy. A little bit over egging the pudding. And this has got to sit on the shelf. Oh my goodness. Not an easy thing to sit. Oh, it definitely needs to be left to dry. I want to get the books on though. Now you got the bottom bits on, you can't sort of just sit it. Let's squeeze some glue on there, on the books, and get them on the shelf. Ooh. All fingers and thumbs, and get them on the shelf. My picture's falling off, see, because I've tipped it. Ah, can you not fall, please? Can you stop, please? Stay still, please. Squash the books down a little. Oh, Picture frame don't want to glue. Come on. Neither does the books, funnily enough. The books don't want to glue either. Give me a little squeeze. I think I just need to let them sit. So, well, they're on. Too much glue, I think, is a bad thing. Because it doesn't like drying when you've got too much glue. Now, where to sit it so it can stay upright? I've got a little gap beside my, there, I've got a little gap beside my light board. That should hopefully let that dry now. Okay, next. Now what? Let's put my scissors out the way. Let's put the, I think that's it. Until this cabinet in front of us is dry. But that needs to dry as well. And then it needs all its stuff put on the top. So we'll put all the wet stuff over here. Right. Let's clean up a little. I'll put my board on one. Okie dokie. Next. That's our decorations for over there. Right. Okay. So that's done. And that's done. We are on page 21. 21. Yay. We're getting there. Uh-oh. No. This might look like something that needs gluing in place again. You know, like on the desk. What one is it though? It's a gold. Is it that? Is it that? Oh my God, that is tiny. Is that for the candle? And then what? A tube. Apparently there's a little, oh my lordy, that little tiny thing. And the mug while I'm at it. That tube. Oh, we do need that bead out at the same time, so I'll have that out as well. Oh, and it needs that big old, what, that huge bead? This one? No, it's too big. This one, that sits on the cabinet as well, so we'll have that out. Uh-oh, there's envelopes there. I've stuck all my envelopes together. Okay. Oh, so maybe you shouldn't stick all your envelopes together, because that is definitely an envelope over there. And not unless there's another one on the on the paper. We'll find out. Okay. Anyway, let's, the candle. I mean, what's the, I've got this, but that ain't, that's like raffia. Or is it this tough metal wire? This? Do you think it's that? How do you make a candle flame out of that? What, cutting it at an angle? You need proper wire cutters for that, surely. What? It's going to ruin my scissors. Let's use my packet opening scissors. Oh, where'd that go? Oh, okay. I'm not going to make it into a candle shape. I don't think I'll be able to. I think it's that gold wire. I can't think that it'd be anything else. Ooh. And it wants me to put that wire in this little pipey thing and then put all of it in here. The wire don't want to go in there. Oh, I've squashed it a little bit now. Oh, let's open it back up again. Squashed it a little bit. Well, the wire don't want to go in there. Oh, oh no, it hasn't. Maybe it's because it's my cut end. Let's turn it around. No. What about poking it from the other side? Poking it up out of the hole. God. Ow. No. What? I don't want to go through the hole. Let me see if I can make the hole a little bit bigger. You watch, I'm going to get it stuck on my little pokey tool now. I won't be able to get it off. Otherwise, my desk is going to have a candle missing. Let's try now. No. It does not want to go in there. That's really, really fiddly. The wire is just too big for the hole. No, the wire's too big for the hole. That hole is super tiny. And the wire is not super tiny. So I don't know what it wants me to do about that. I can't make it any bigger. That's it. Ooh. That's crazy. No. No, it don't want to go in. I'm going to have no candle. Candle out. That's blur. Yeah, I'm not playing with that. That don't work. That don't fit. No candle on my desk. Sorry, mate. You're going to have to just wing it. Right. Oh, I should have got another piece out. That is sitting on, I think, just like a gold washery thing. Is it that? Oh, I don't know. Is it that? Let's get it. Is it that? Yeah, I think it's that. Okay. So we've got to glue the glass bead to that. Okay, well, we're trying. We're very trying, if nothing else. There's a lot of glue. Is there a way up? I don't think so. That's kind of crazy as well. Might be easier to stand it that way up. Glue it upside down. Something like that. Oh, the ornaments are fiddly. Not enjoying the ornaments. Not enjoying the ornaments. Let's push. Oh no. No, pick it up. Oh, bugger. Oh, bugger. Bugger. Get off. Wow. Can we leave it there, please? Get off my fingers. Because my fingers are sticking. Oh, my God. Yeah. I'm not loving the ornaments. Let's keep them one side. Let's start the desk. Dang. Right. Sheet eye. Yeah. Sheet eye for sure. I09. Well, what, those two things? Yes. Those two things. There. Oh, well, they did not want to come out. It's them too. Oh, and that needs gluing now. Let me stop and glue that, because it has took the too much of the wood off. I've split it, so I want to glue that back together before I lose it. I split it. Let's give it a squeeze. And that is a bit that you see as well, right on the top of the desk. Hopefully that'll glue it enough. I think it is. Okay, we repaired that. Okay, I19, which is this shelf here. Push gently, Tracy, and that goes on the top of the desk. That's that. What's the back panel of it? I20. Okay, the slightly fatter is the back panel, and it's got the pimples. So that should be... Don't say it. Don't say it should be easy. Do not say it. I think we'll glue them and then let them dry like we've done before. Hold on, don't glue the top. No, glue the... You've done the same thing. That and there. Oh, make a mess. Okay, there's that one. Just got to make sure I get the bits around the right way. that in there, and then those two edges there. Woo! Okay. And we're going to put that in place. Oh. Give it a squeeze as much as I can. I'll get it off the glue. Stop moving it, Tracy. Alright, we will let that dry before putting the top piece on. Needling, right. Okay, I-12 and I-14. I-14 is the big panel here. That's I-14. Where's I-12 is this one. One, two. I-11 here. So that goes in that part. Oh, both of them. Oh, come out. I-11, out you come. Oh! God, that one was really tough to get out, that one. Let's get the pimple off of that one. Right. I've got to have a shower. I haven't had my shower today yet. Smelly wench. Okay, we need to put our sides on. And put our middle pieces on. And I think maybe get the front part of the drawer on, and then it should hold it. Roughly hold it dry. It's not going to hold it dry until then. So let's put these in place. Oh, it don't want to go in. Well, why don't you want to go in? Don't know. Pick it up and shove it in. Don't give it a choice. Although it has put it in at a funny angle. Oh, it snapped it. Thought it didn't want to go in. It's a bit fat. I'm going to try and glue that one back into place. If I can. No, it's not going to. It'll probably just come out when I try and put it in the slot anyway. Let's try again. Let's see if we can get it in properly. Doesn't want to. Doesn't want to fully go in. Oh, there we go. It's in. Ooh, okay. Hopefully that is good to go. Let me turn it around for a minute. And do the same on this side. Let's pick it up. Okay, we're gonna. Sometimes it's just a bit easier to pick it up in your hands. Right, so that's the way around we're going. Let's try and get this side on. So we want that, and in the slots. And what side is the slot? The slot is at the top, so turn it around. So that is now this side of the desk. Good job, I noticed. Well done for noticing. Okay, there's that one. Turn it back round, right, because the slot is at the top, like so. So, shall I put this bit in, or do I put that drawer front on to steady that piece? Ooh. Thinking maybe put the drawer front on. I08. The drawer side, sorry, I08 is here. Let's get both of these out. Okay. It might support it. I might be able to give it a little squeeze. Right, okay. Is there a right or a wrong way up? I don't think so. So we've got to go. Something like that. Let's just give it a go, shall we? I've glued places where you don't need it again. Numpty. Oh, yeah, I needed to glue on the inside, didn't I? Okay. Actually, it's put a bit of glue where I need it. And I've put it inside out because obviously it's showing drawer fronts, so. There, and there. Don't know if there's a right way or wrong way up, but it's definitely got to go that way so that you can see the pattern of the drawer fronts, if nothing else. Oh. Right. Now we can go for a little squash. Okay. Wipe the glue off. Again, where you don't need it, Trace. Okay. It's definitely helps support it, putting that little bit in. So we'll put the side on and do the same thing again. There, and then the two notches. There. Ooh, come on now, you stay, be good for me. Stay and be good. There we go. Let's do the little drawers. So in the notches. Ooh, that's not good. Stop doing that. And then down the edges. So we do learn. We do sort of learn. And then if my gluey fingers weren't so bad, I would be, because that's what most of it is because you've got gluey fingers, sometimes you can't let go of it because you've got all gluey, sticky fingers. Right, let's give it a squeeze and a push. Okay, let go. That doesn't seem to be as in as it should be. No, it's not. It needs a little squeeze at the bottom here. Okay, there we go. Leave it. Right, let's get the middle support, which is I-13, the little center decoration, little scallopy edge. It's got no notches or anything, it purely just annoyingly just sticks. Yikes. I'm thinking it might be easier to put that bit in after we've put the lid of the table. So let's get I-15, which I assume is this with the hole. Yep, I-15. Take the notch off. Ah, done it again. Don't go so vicious. Okay. What's the hole for? Oh, the lamp goes through it. Oh, because you actually light it up with wires. That's why. A little wire goes up into that light. Gotcha. So that's got to go on the right-hand side of the desk. So it's this side. Is it flat at the back? I'm thinking it is. So the wire comes up through the drawer. Okay, cute. I just want to know if it's flat. The wood isn't very flat, that's for sure. It doesn't show you the back, so I don't know if it's flat. I think it might be easier to glue it flat. So let's pick it up and glue all those edges. And see what happens. Lay it back down on the table for a minute, and because that way I can see what sort of overhang it's got on both sides. Thinking something like that. So let's now pick it up. Wipe my glass mat is terrible. Poor glass mat. Upside down it and give it a shove. Okay. Hopefully hopefully that's okay. Let's glue the scallopy bit in now, because that might change the shape of it a little bit. We see. Yes, it does. Let's get me tweezers. And we've got the scallopy bit in the front. There we go. Okay. Squeeze it that way. Oh, gluey fingers are sticking to it like crazy. Push down, and we should be able to turn it up the right way now. So there's our desk with our front and everything done. And it needs a bit of a rub down at the bottom, but what we've got to do now is put our top part on. So I might let that dry a little bit before I mess about with it. Put this on. And I'm going to make that flat at the back as well, so it's the same as the desk. Oh, pardon me, burping. Is that right? No. God, that's the bit that sticks to the desk. Let's stick it to the desk now. Goodness me. I need to turn it around so I can see the back. That's pretty much it. Give it a gentle push so that we don't collapse everything. Glue the top. And stick our shelf on. Okay, and then let it dry. Leave it alone before it all falls apart. Wow. There's our little shelf then. I want to see it from the back. Something like that. It sort of only just about fits, to be fair. I'll give it a little squeeze. Give it a little push down. Okay, there's our little desk. Ta-da! Okay, he's not too bad. Not too bad. It could have been worse. It could have been so much worse. Right, that needs a lot of drying. There's a lot of glue on that one. Okay, next. So that was, now we got to glue all the stuff on top of it, so that can sit and wait because we've got the stuff there. We've got a couple of books to make, or is it just one book? Just one book. Okay, let's make that book while we're at it then. So it is 121. That's 26, 27, 125. Is it still on the page? Because the page is, yeah, it is sort of falling apart. This is a 121. Let's put them over there. Let's get this book out. What size are we on? A bigger book. So we want, this is a bigger book. Okay. At least it's the easier books to make. Thankfully. Okay. Get our book and glue her cover on. Definitely too much glue. Oh. There. Good. I'm getting hungry. It's got to be getting close to dinner time. So what time is? How long we've been playing today? I have no idea. You get involved sometimes and forget. That might have been my phone moaning about how much space it's got. So there's our little book. And we've got a chair to build now. And the chair is on the J sheet. And it is J09. Can't see J09. Oh, there it is. Is it that one? Yeah, it's that one. Let's click it out. That is J09. J09, that's rubbish. Into these two, I'm assuming. These are J15s and J14 is the back. So is that J14? That one? Yeah. That's J14. And then there's only one little bit left on this sheet. Now, let's pop the sides of the chair up at the same time. There and there. They're both the same number, so that's okay. Oh, get off. Come on, I'm trying not to split you. It's got a couple of pieces left on it. So let's poke out our decorations. Just 1, 2, and that one. There. And we've just got to file off a bit of the pimples. Okay, this one. That one. And the other side. There we go. I think we'll make this the last piece for the day. Because my eyes are getting a little tired. Okay, so you take the side of the chair and glue the seat in. And the back. So that's the seat. And the back. Should I have a bit on the bottom? Does it go? Yeah, I'm going to put a little run of glue on the bottom. Give this a little squishy squash, if I can. It doesn't glue very well to the bottom because it's at an angle, but that's okay. And now I assume just get the other side on. And there's our little chair. And we'll be able to give it a little squeeze. Okay, all right. Might be easier to pick it up so that we can guide the pimples in easier and squeeze at the same time. Okay, there's our little chair. That's quite cute. That went together quite nicely, that. Wish it was all like that. It'd be a lot easier if it was. Okay. All right, get off. Let's get some of the glue off because I've gone a little bit overzealous with the glue. Normal for me. What is on the chair? An open book, is it? Oh, so it'd be one of those on top of this. Okay. Still squeezing. Okay, there's our little chair. Cute little chair. It's one of these. I think it's one of these. Let's glue it to the book. And give a little gentle squeeze. Now they've got it at a funny angle again, but again, I'm going to put it flat because it's so much easier to glue flat. So I'm just going to rest it on the chair. And leave it like that. I mean, obviously it'd probably look a little bit better if it was stood upright, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it not standing upright. Would like some of the pages open though. like that. I think that's fine. What do you think? It's fine. It's fine. Right, there's our little chair. Okay. Oh, we got like little newspapers next that go in a box. Lovely. But we're going to leave that for tomorrow because I'm getting a little hungry. The dog and cat need a little attention and my eyes need a rest. So until tomorrow.